Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Knifeface, bringing you my Disney Blu-ray collection. I own up to 30 titles that I want to share with you guys. I'll talk briefly for each one of them. This won't go over like 20-25 minutes, don't worry. But I thought it was fitting, being that the new live-action Aladdin movie came out, which I'm not going to go see, honestly. The trailers just didn't sell me. Now, I'm not putting the movie off by no means, but I will probably end up checking it out when it comes out on digital, but I don't think I'll pay money to go see it. But I do love the original Aladdin. Yeah, I'm excited. I know the Disney catalog is extensive. I know there are far more movies I still need to add to my collection. And Disney movies that I have yet to see. So it may surprise you. There's some in this stack that I own, but I have yet to see and I need to see. But some are nostalgic to me. So let's dive right into it. First one up is Aladdin, which is very fitting. This is the Diamond Edition. Very nice. Ron Williams as Genie. Yeah, it's just iconic. I grew up watching it. I love it. Love the musical numbers. It's definitely Ron Williams' iconic portrayal of Genie that just makes this movie so special and magical. And I love all the characters, even Jafar. He's such a good villain. That's one of the main reasons why I wasn't sold in the live-action Aladdin. From the trailers, Jafar looked wooden as hell. He did not look menacing. And from what I hear from the reviews of the live-action Aladdin, he's not the best part of the film, what I keep hearing. Naomi Scott as Jasmine in the live-action Aladdin. She looks the part, and I heard her sing is phenomenal. So, like I said, I will check it out. But, yeah, it's just so good. I love it. Yeah, Aladdin. It's a classic. Next one up is Bolt. Have yet to finish watching this one. It was on Netflix. So, I ended up picking it up during Black Friday. I think this was $10 at Walmart. Yeah, pretty interesting premise about this dog who you at first think has superpowers, but he's just like a Hollywood actor. Very interesting premise. I was liking it. I need to finish watching it to really give my full opinion. But look how cute he looks. I'm a dog person, so this is adorable. If you've seen Bolt, let me know what you think about this one. Alright, next one up is Big Hero 6. I absolutely love this movie. It should be no surprise. It's a Marvel property. Maybe that's why. But it's mainly due to Baymax. Just the most lovable, squishy Michelin man. Like, it's a giant marshmallow. What's not to love? He's so adorable. Look at him! Look at him. It's just, hi, I'm Baymax, your healthcare companion. From a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this movie? 10. I really enjoy this one so much. I can't wait for a Big Hero 6 sequel. I'm waiting for that. I love the characters, like that scene with Tadashi. So good. This movie is so good. I love this movie to death. One of my favorites. Alright, next one up is Beauty and the Beast. Classic. Grew up watching it. My sister loves this movie, and the musical numbers are great in this as well. The Beast is such a tragic character. Really, it just like the live action was kind of a letdown. I don't know. It was but the animation is where it's at. It's still gorgeous till this day. Yeah. Next one up is A Bug's Life. This is one that I have not seen in a long time. I don't know why the camera is making this look black and white. That's what I'm seeing from the camera point of view. Anyway, that's besides the point. Yeah, this film, I remember Hopper being such an interesting villain for this. I have not seen it in years. I definitely need to rewatch this at one point. Yeah, Bug's Life. Next one up is my number one favorite Pixar film, Coco. Absolutely love this. I love the way they integrated and paid respect to just not only the Mexican culture, but the Hispanic culture as well. And it just means so much to me that they just portrayed it. It's so well. I can't describe it. It's a great feeling. I always tear up at the end when Miguel sings to his abuelita. It just, it crushes me, man. If you didn't cry in this movie, You might as well be dead. You might as well have no soul and be a skeleton. Seriously. I love the Dia de los Muertos concept. It's so, the animation is just so beautiful to look at. So striking. I love every minute of it. This is definitely my #1 Pixar film. Well, actually, no, I can't say that because it's a toss-up. It's a tie between this and Toy Story, the first one. But this is so dear to my heart. I love this Target exclusive Digipack. Look how beautiful it looks. It just, such great vivid imagination went into this. I love it. Seriously, you have not seen Coco, watch it. It's beautiful. Next one up is Finding Nemo. This is another popular one that a lot of people love, but I just find it fine. I need to rewatch it because when I first saw it, I thought it was just okay. So I don't hold this to like high esteem, but beautiful artwork nonetheless. I really like that. This is where I got this in the Disney Movie Rewards. This is what I used it for to get the first one on Blu-ray. I haven't seen Finding Dory yet, but I want to revisit that one before I end up getting that one as well. The next one up is The Emperor's New Groove. I've not seen this, but I heard great things, particularly David Spade's comedic performance. And it also has a sequel here, Kronk's New Groove. So I definitely need to watch this one as well, because I heard this is an underrated favorite among the Disney fans. This one right here. Next one up is Hercules, one that I really do like. I like Disney's take on the mythology of Hercules and Hades and the Titans, and it's so cool. James Wood, I believe he voiced Hades. Oh my God, he was so good in that role. Pegasus, man, it's so good. It's probably the most action-based of the Disney films. It has great action. Yeah, it's so good. Next one, now speaking of action, is The Incredibles, which is still one of the best superhero films in general ever made. The Parr family. You just fall right in love with this family because they're just so multi-layered. Mr. Incredible, the baby, they set up this world so well. Even Frozone, and the villain Syndrome. He was a really good villain. He wasn't one-dimensional. You understood his motivations, why he was doing the things he did. Man, but when the family works together and you start displaying their powers, it's such a cool time. I really enjoy The Incredibles. That's why it was so painful to wait like a decade for the sequel, which brings me to The Incredibles 2. We finally got the sequel. Did it live up to the hype? Yeah, I say yes, it did. It was a really solid sequel, and I think it delivered. I still prefer the first one's story more over this one, but nonetheless, it was great seeing the animation definitely improve, and the color palette and everything. And it was great seeing the Parr family back in action, and as well as more superheroes being added to this world, like Void, which is so cool. This is the Target exclusive. It's a little family portrait right there. They probably went down to Florida because it's hot as hell, you know. Mr. Incredible. Edna Mode. Oh, she's so great. We need more Edna in the sequel. They need to make Incredibles 3, y'all. Alright, next one up is Inside Out. This one I heard is so good about the girls' emotions, you know, having personalities of their own. I like the concept of this, so I definitely have to watch it. I have not seen it. I used my Disney Movie Rewards to purchase this as well. This is the Ultimate Collector's Edition, Blu-ray 3D, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Next one up is The Jungle Book by Jon Favreau. I watched bits and pieces of this, never finished it, so I need to fully watch it. I plan on seeing this and finishing it before the live-action Lion King comes out because Jon Favreau is directing that. He directed this as well. And I heard out of all the live-action Disney films so far that have been released, this is the best one. You know, Mowgli, and I mean, just by the trailer, the visuals just look astonishing. So I have faith in Jon Favreau. He's an excellent director. Next one up is The Lion King, my all-time favorite Disney film, hands down. And I assume many as well share the same sentiment that the Lion King is the best of the best. This is the signature edition digibook. I love love it. I think I got this one at Target. It comes with a cool IMAX film reel. I know you guys can tell right there. There's Rafiki in the iconic shot, him holding Simba during the Circle of Life opening sequence, which I love. It's so iconic. The Circle of Life. Yeah, I can't wait for the new Lion King film. I mean, well, the live action. It just looks incredible. I'm glad James Earl Jones is coming back to voice Mufasa. I can't picture anybody else voicing Mufasa. Man, I'm so excited to see The Lion King. It's so dear to my heart. Alright, next one up is Mulan. I've yet to watch this. It's shocking because I love samurai lore, and this is Disney's version of that. And I heard they're making a live action Mulan. Just imagine that. That's going to be incredible. I think they need to like push for a PG-13 because, you know, the samurai battle sequences in live action, I can only assume they can get away with so much, because I don't want it to be, you know, too Disney-fied where people are using katanas, they're fighting each other and there's no blood, you know, so come on now. Yeah, this looks like a pretty cool movie. I definitely need to watch it. Next up is The Lone Ranger. I know, questionable addition to the Disney collection. I think I only seen it once, and it was alright. It was not that memorable. It meandered a lot. Didn't really get invested in any of the characters. Maybe I'll rewatch it one day, but I don't know. This was cheap. I picked this up for like $4, I believe. And it came with the slip, so, you know, I wanted to you know, add it to the Disney collection just to make it bigger. So there you have it, the Lone Ranger. I'll put that right there. Next one up is The Little Mermaid. Definitely one of my sister's favorite films. I've not seen it in years. I like it just fine. I like what's her name, Ursula. She is one of the best Disney villains, definitely. I don't know why, but I really am fascinated with Disney villains for some reason. Yeah. Next one up is Moana. I absolutely adore this film. Oh man, and The Rock is great as Maui, the demigod. What can I say except you're welcome? Like, the music is so catchy, the visuals. I love the story. It's so good. It's just so good. It brings me joy every time I watch it. It's probably one of my most rewatched Disney movies. Yeah, it's just a fun time. I mean, how can you not love this movie? Seriously, you don't love this movie? Get out of here. All right, next one up is Monsters Inc. And this is another one that got the Disney Movie Awards. I'm telling you, yeah. Let me clue you in a little secret. All right, there's this video bookstore that had massive amounts of Disney DVDs and Blu-rays, and they just have them out in the open. So yeah, I just casually say, hey, you know, they don't need this. Like, the Disney Movie Awards are in there. People are not aware to use them, so I ended up using them. I was like, thank you, you're welcome. So that's how I got most of these Disney Movie Award movies in my collection now. Yeah. So look at this lenticular. I love this lenticular. I'm a sucker for lenticular covers. This is a Disney Blu-ray 3D. Massive, huge pack right here. I need to watch Monsters Inc. I heard it's really good. And Monsters University as well, even though I don't know if that one was good or not. Alright, next one up is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh man, I believe Tim Burton directed this, right? No, he produced it, but it has Tim Burton's gothic flavor all over it. You know, this is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Yeah, I've never seen this, and it creeped me out as a kid, but then I came back to it, and I just love watching it. Such a spooky, eerie, good time. I like the way the animation looks. And Oogie Boogie, man, that scene at the end when he, like, all the maggots come out of him. Ugh, it's so gross. Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas, man, it's like a classic to me. Next one is Pocahontas. It has Pocahontas 1 and 2. I've seen the first one, which I really like. I need to rewatch it because it's been a long time. But yeah, Pocahontas is such a strong character. And yeah, as always, the animation looks gorgeous. What can I say? Alright, next one up is Sleeping Beauty, one of the OG classics, Disney classics right here. One that I really want to rewatch. Yeah, because this was made in the 40s, I believe. Because Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, that's the first Disney movie ever, if I'm not mistaken. And then Sleeping Beauty was right around the 40s, I think this one came out. So I want to see how the animation looks, if it still holds up. Alright, next one up is Tarzan. Really enjoyed this one as well. This one came out in the 90s, I believe. Disney's take on Tarzan. I have not seen it in a long time, so from what I remembered, it was okay, you know. Next one up is one of my all-time favorite Disney films, actually Pixar, is Toy Story. I would say this is my number one still, and then it's Coco, because I'm just so nostalgic to it. I even had a Buzz Lightyear and Woody toy, just like Andy growing up. I wish I had kept them. Damn. But yeah, I love it. Woody, Buzz, it's so funny. It's just I just love the concept of it. It's very nostalgic to my childhood. So it's Toy Story will always have a special place in my heart. That's why I'm excited to see the new one, Toy Story 4. That scene, one of my favorite scenes is when you know, Buzz Lightyear is going on about, and we have to get back to Star Command, and then Woody just goes off on him, like, you are a toy! You are a child's plaything! It's so funny. Yeah, I got this one too from Disney Movie Rewards. I'm telling you, you use those Disney Movie Rewards and you get awesome movies like this. If you collect them, you get it for free. So keep that in mind, you know. And that's a Blu-ray 3D as well. Next one up is Toy Story 2. Jessie, I believe her name is. I like her edition. I like her character. Solid sequel. Really good sequel, actually. I have to rewatch it. But this is my least favorite out of the three. But still, nonetheless, so good. You know, Toy Story films are just so great. And, of course, Toy Story 3. This was set to complete the trilogy. I think they ended it perfectly, which was why I was a little hesitant when they announced they were making a fourth one. But I saw the trailers, and I'm sold. And, you know, I want to see what other story they have to tell that's left, because I think the wrap-up was just so fantastic and emotionally satisfying with Andy all grown up going to college. And that scene when he gives them away, it was just so heartbreaking and just always brings me to tears. Oh, it's like basically saying goodbye to your childhood. Very symbolic of that. You know, time to grow up. Everyone grows up and has to move on. And, oh, man, that really hit home. That really hit home. The ending to Toy Story 3, man. Tron Legacy. I don't think I've seen this one, to be honest. And I heard it was... they made Jeff Bridges look young here. So, I think that's worth checking out. Yeah, check it out one day. Up. Up. Oh my god, this film is extraordinary. I don't think I've met anyone that hasn't cried in the first 10 minutes. If you do know somebody that never cried in the first 10 minutes, just be aware they might be a serial killer. Just heads up. No, in all seriousness, this movie is just fantastic. It's probably the most dramatic out of all the Pixar films, and so humanizing. Those first 10 minutes, I'm telling you, it's just a masterpiece. The rest of the film is a fun adventure, but it's really the opening, just the first like 10-15 minutes, you know, when you see our main character growing up with his wife, and so sad, man. This is the 10-year anniversary as well, so I think this is due for a rewatch. Yeah, Up is just, it's just so good, so good. Next one up is Wreck-It Ralph. Another one that I put off watching for a long time, and then I saw it for the first time right before Ralph Breaks the Internet came out. And I enjoyed the sequel, but I think the first one, man, the first one just delivered. Look at that in particular. This is yet another Disney Movie Rewards acquisition that I acquired by collecting Disney Movie Rewards points. Yeah, this, oh man, I love the characters like Penelope, sorry. Um, it's so fun. It's cool seeing all the video game characters like as Easter eggs. You know, like I think Sonic, how Sonic should look. Sonic movie, get it together. I heard they are though. That's a funny thing. The backlash with the Sonic movie. They're like, oh shit, we gotta go back to the drawing board. They didn't like how he looked. But anywho, yeah, it's cool seeing some video game characters that you're familiar with. Here, you know, classic arcade concept. It's so cool. I really love it, and I love the closing shot with Ralph. He has a line that he says that is so dear to my heart. He says something, I don't remember what it was, but the way he closes out the movie is perfect. I love it. That's why I like the first one better than the second. And last but not least is Zootopia. This is a film that I want to rewatch because when I first saw it, I thought it was just fine. It was okay. I liked it just fine, okay? But this is one that I know a lot of people really love. So another one due for rewatch. And that's it. That is my complete Disney movie collection. Thanks for watching, guys. Post your comments down below. Let me know if you've seen any of these Disney films. How many do you own in your collection? What's your top 5, top 3, top 10 favorite Disney films, including Pixar films as well? Share your thoughts down below. If you're finding my channel for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Give this video a like if you want. As always, hit the notification bell so you can stay tuned to any new videos that I post. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.